Look at him. Oh, did you see that? Oh, she lost another feather. Sunny flew.
Oh, really? Even though she doesn't really have wings right now.
Yeah, she doesn't have any wings and she still flew a little bit. She lost another feather in the process, but the other girls flew a little bit too. Yeah, Sunny, I don't know if you can see, but she's missing a lot of her wing feathers and stuff. So it's kind of painful for her to do anything, I guess. I mean, I don't really understand how it works exactly, but yeah. I can see like this random hair. Oh, there it is. The trick is not really lift up so you don't hit the ceiling. Oh, I just hit the ceiling. There we go. Bringing this out to the chicken coop. Oh, okay. Okay, come on. The thing about having a big ass door is you don't get pine needles from it through the door. This is going into the chicken coop to act as like a little thing. This big spruce tree over here in the summertime, they always hide under it, and in the wintertime they don't really like the free range because of the snow, so this adds a little bit of summer for them. See how I that? If it was a wide door, that wouldn't have happened. Okay, I think we'll put it in the same corner that we did this last year. Move this stump out of the way. Put that somewhere else. Alright. Something like that. I almost feel like I should make like a stand for it, but that would probably be inconvenient. So the last time we left off here in the chicken coop, we made this bad boy here because there is a shortage on lumber and that's making it super expensive. So that was like the last thing that we were able to do here. But then it started snowing, and the snow obviously means coldness and no run. So we put up this plastic here, which was somewhat of an adventure because it was snowing when we put it up. So we were like coming out here trying to like get it done real quick, but luckily we got it done soon enough. And it's warm in here. It's warm out today probably.
We also put the hay bales around the outside.
That's true. We did put the hay bales because they predicted that this would be a super cold winter. Last year it was minus 40 several times. Well, twice in two different weeks. And we wanted to prepare for that. So that's right. We did put the hay bales or straw bales around the perimeter, which has helped a lot. But it's actually been quite warm this winter, very mild, which has made the roof, I guess you could call it, constantly filled with water. So we had to figure out a way to get rid of the water. Oh no, don't go over there. No, fail. Yeah, that was satisfying. Okay, I got most of that one in one go. So when all of this ice turns into water, it'll be the same thing. Just a couple of brooms poking it through, trying to get it off. It's actually kind of fun because it slides all over the place. It's hard to get it. You're just like, oh no, it's sliding back. Oh, now it's sliding forward. I gotta get it off. And then once it splashes off, it's great. Oh, let's try that again. Yes. Okay, let's go in. Yesterday, actually, we opened up a package and received this little chicken sign. Chicken sign? Logo sign? Ashley's chicken coop sign. How about that? And Ashley's been trying to figure out where she wants to put it exactly in here.
I mean, that might be too high. Or it could go like down here.
Yeah?
Well, what do you think is better?
It can go wherever. You could even put it up here if you wanted to. Would it look good there?
Yeah. But you were going to put...
Oh yeah, we're going to put something else there. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's...
Like, I like the idea of it being on the door, but it can't... It either has to be down there or it has to be, like, above the door. On the...
It can be there. The only thing is that its holes are right here.
Yeah.
Not that we couldn't make more, but... it could even go... Oh no, that would look not as good. I think your first idea...
Down here?
Down there, I think that looks good.
Yeah.
Let's-
I think because the door is kind of like, rustic looking.
Okay, let's screw that. There we go. My shadow's in the way, but that looks great. Okay, while we're screwing, let's screw one more thing. I got this here, and it was suggested that I use it at the chicken coop. I think it's a boot brush, but if it's not, it is now. Perfect. If we decide that it doesn't work here, we'll move it, but it works. We might not want to have a big pile of shit here on the steps though. So we may move it. We'll see how it goes. At some point we would like to have running water over this way, and then it wouldn't be that big a deal because we could just hose it off, but right now we don't have that. Works for now. Okay, next. We had a couple other things we wanted to do. There we go. So one of the things that we wanted to do was either put in a shelf or put in a case. And we've opted for a case, but it's really dirty. So we brought it down into the chicken bathroom. This is the bathroom that we don't use anymore. As you can see, I've used some of the tile for art projects. And if you recall, we had the chickens in here last year when it was -40. So this has become a utility room of sorts that just happens to have a toilet in it.
We're going to be renovating it in the future.
We are going to be renovating it in the future.
Project.
One of the future projects. So wait for another vlog to come out on that. But for now...
It looks really hot.
Oh yeah. I only had the hot water tap on. For now, we're going to clean up this thing and use it in the coop as our first aid slash storage case. You'll see. She got some of this splashed into her face.
This dust, but still.
This thing has the perfect amount of patina. This totally belongs in the chicken coop. It's a little rusty on the bottom, but that's okay. As long as the inside is decent, it doesn't look very rusty in the inside or anything. It's just mostly scratched. So as soon as we're done washing this out, we're gonna dry it so that it doesn't start rusting. Rust wouldn't be the worst thing in the world necessarily. It's just we want to limit that for the inside where we're actually gonna store some stuff. The outside, not so critical. That'll be fine. But it's actually pretty clean already.
Yeah, I think that's good. Where did you get this from?
I don't actually remember where I got it from.
I like the color.
Yeah, it's like it's perfect for the coop, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anytime I get a nice metal case, I always pick them up because they're good for projects, good for so many different things. You can make stuff out of them. You can just use them practically too, as we are going to. I don't know, I just like them. Especially if they have a nice patina on them and they're old. And voila, there it is, all spick and span and clean and filled up with all sorts of things in here. So these are some masks. The chicken masks, appropriately, are going to go in here. There's a little first aid kit within this case. Yeah, let's show what's in there. So we got this, whatever, wrap stuff, some tape, some little scissors, some little tweezers, some polysporin, and usually there's also whatever that other stuff is called, but we don't have any of that at the moment. So just imagine that just slightly fuller. Of course, we got some bigger scissors. We have some of these fake eggs. We have a couple actually in the thing. Holy shit! There's 3 eggs in one. Okay, those are real eggs. This is a fake egg. I think we have another one in here, right here. This is a fake egg, and a golf ball. Whose eggs are these? This is obviously Nuggets.
Nugget.
Oh, look at that. That's like the earth. Like, look at that whatever. What is that called?
Marbled? I don't know. I don't know what you call it.
That's cool though. So where's Nugget? That's Nuggets right here. Whose else is it? Whose is this one? Speckled?
Ginger spotted.
Ginger. Right here. Is that your egg? That looks like your egg. And then one more. Whose is this?
Minnie.
Minnie?
See how pointy it is?
Minnie. Where is she? Right there in the corner.
No, that's Peep. Minnie's
Oh wait, this is Minnie. Right, I always get them mixed up for some reason. Probably because Peep used to have yellow legs and now they're just mostly like this bluish color, bluish gray. And Minnie used to have pink legs and now they're just like a bluish color. They were named after the chocolates, you know? The Easter candy, I should say.
But
Anyway.
See how pointy Minnie's eggs are? Like compared to these ones are more rounded? Well, it's kind of hard to tell right now.
Yeah,
But
this one's bigger though.
Yeah.
So
Pointier.
last year we didn't have eggs throughout the winter because they all like molted and stopped laying. But it's been so mild this year that they seem to be going hard. Sunny, she's our best layer, but she hasn't decided to start laying again this year. She also has like the worst molts out of any of our birds. You can see that her tail is crooked.
She's the best egg layer.
You can see that her beak is, she's just looking for more. You can see her beak is a little broken. And then her comb, she got a little bit of frostbite last year, but it's kind of healed up. But all in all, yeah, to me she's my favorite bird. Ashley just said she's the best egg layer. She's pretty cool. She's not very shy. This is the only big bird that lets me like hold her and come near her. With somewhat of a relaxed nature. But anyways. Oh shit. She popped out. She's doing a lot better. She's doing a lot better now.
Last year she started laying around February 7th.
February 7th. Okay, well it's coming up. We'll see. Okay, what else do we have in this case here? We have, of course, gloves. Regular work gloves, some latex gloves, some more latex gloves underneath. Twine. Screwdriver. A Robbie screwdriver, which is, that's Canadian, square. This is what we would need most in here. Actually, we only have Robbies in here, so.
And these are apparently vanilla scented trees. Keep flies away. I don't know. It's a rumor. I don't know if it works or if it's true, but that's why we had bought these in the summertime.
Right, because we had a bad fly year. Also, their crap obviously attracts it. So we used, what, 3, I guess?
Yeah. They still kind of have smells. I just left them out, but.
Smells dusty. So the reason that we want to keep the flies away is because of fly strike. Fly strike is not good. And Nugget right here, she unfortunately got fly strike last year momentarily when she went broody, right? And broodiness, basically they kind of just chill in the nest box and don't do anything, and they're never going to become moms because we don't have a rooster, so it's just a waste of their time. So if you don't snap them out of it, they kind of just sit there, and then they don't go outside very much, so they just kind of do all their business right in the box. Obviously flies like honey, but they also like this little honey here, and the smell of her. Sorry, that joke didn't really work. They like her crap. Let's say that. So yeah, so we got these little vanilla trees. I don't know why I smelled that again.
But
it's just pure dust.
We used a lot of this stuff when she had fly strike.
Right. So all of these different things that we have in here, we ran out of the other, whatever that.
And also when Ginger had Bumblefoot.
Right. Ginger had Bumblefoot. Ginger is not here, but also probably when we had Lucy, she kept picking Blue. Blue is not here either, but she's looking so good. One second, let's go find her. There she is. This is Blue. Look how good she's looking now, if you guys remember. All of her... I'm trying to film you, Blue. All of her feathers have grown back, and you can see that Peep gets along with everyone. It seems like this is a good balance. Henrietta, of course, is still the head hen, and everyone else is doing good. We got Phoebe and Plum. Look at Plum. I wanted to name her Gwen, remember? Because she looked like a penguin, but her feathers are growing more... What is this pattern called? Mottled? Yeah. Mottled? Yeah. You can see she looks less penguin-y now, but it's still... Gwen would have been a great name for her. So really awesome that they're all getting along now. Getting rid of Lucy was good. And to be clear, we actually didn't have to do any first aid type treatments on Blue. She was actually fine. But had we needed it, well, now we have a spot for it all.
Yeah, and I think it's important to have it on hand before you need it.
Right.
Rather than something happening and then us having to go to the store. And...
Right. So we're gonna actually restock that little thing. We only had the stuff that we actually used personally, and we're like, oh, you know, did the research and stuff of how you treat like the Bumblefoot. Like right here, this is Ginger, and she had Bumblefoot from... What is Bumblefoot from?
So if they get like a little scratch or something on their feet, like on their foot pads, it can become infected.
Right, because guess what? They crap anywhere they want to.
Yeah. So she had a scratch or something on the bottom of her foot that became infected. It becomes like an abscess.
So even if you try your very best to keep everything nice and clean, I mean, they're birds, so they kind of just walk wherever and all that kind of stuff. We do our best effort. I guess you could just say they didn't give a crap, but for real, her Bumblefoot was very mild. We caught it early, and her fly strike actually cleared up pretty quickly because we figured it out. We tried to kick her out of brooding, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We got it cleared up, and it was all good. And Blue is doing well as well. Is very... If you're new, Lucy was actually, what? Was her pair, because we get them in pairs, and she just turned into a huge bully, so we got rid of her. All right. Anyway, that is done. Well, we'll see how this evolves over time. We may even need to get a bigger one in time. I am not exactly sure, but it will go here, and it will help keep things dust free because
Chickens are dusty.
Chickens are dusty. You see that?
It's like the shavings are dusty.
Shavings.
Their food is dusty.
And they like to dust bath.
Yeah, they're just dusty.
And yeah, it's just, yeah, they don't look dusty though. They look clean. Oh, she always squats for me. It's hilarious. Sorry, I'm not into chickens. Okay, now another thing that we wanted to do on the coop was, remember that chicken tree thing? Well, we got more legs here. We got 4 of them that came from this table here, which I'm making some charcuterie boards with, and also repairing this for my awesome neighbor Armando. There's like this weird thing. These are 2 maple steps, and he wants to make it into a butcher block, and I'm gonna just inlay some of this bird's eye maple into that. That's not important. What's important is the table came with legs that I don't need for anything else. I think these will be perfect little roost perch type things for the chicken tree. And then on top of that, we got this thing. Remember Jim, who helped us out with some equipment with the shop? He also gave me this. I'll show you what we're gonna do with it. I think somewhere like that would be good. It's out of the way of this little thing. Of course, when we take the plastic off, we'll have to take this off so that we can reuse the plastic. Only thing that sucks is this flange overshoots the post there, so I'll have to go through the wall of this container here. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. It doesn't close. Well. Ah, damn it. Okay, well this was supposed to be a sunflower seed receptacle, but that gappage isn't good. What I could do is I could probably solder a latch on there. Maybe I'll do that at some point. But you get the point. You know, stick your sunflower seeds in there, throw it over. Obviously in the summer when there's no plastic, and then you give your chickens a treat. But like this, rain and snow could easily get in there. This came out of one of those, I don't know what they're called, but flour and your sugar and all that stuff goes in one of those cabinets, whatever that's called. That's okay. We can still put up the legs, which, by the way, these legs came from this table, and legs came from Jim as well. So thank you, Jim, if you're watching. Okay, oh, the bottom one came out. Okay, I'm not sure exactly where to put them, but I think here is good for one of them. Oh, sorry ladies. Of course I grabbed the bit that's too small. Every once in a while that happens. Okay, I need to grab a persuader. Okay. So unfortunately, every once in a while, they pop out. So what we're gonna do is put a screw in each one so that doesn't happen. Of course the drill would be dead. Okay. Let me go get it back. This is where we left off. There, now that can't come out. Next. And so on and so forth. And there we have the chicken tree up. We got the old ones, and we got some of the new ones here, and we have room for other ones. Since these 4 new legs are all the same, we might try to find like a random red one or a green one with some patina on it and stick it in here somewhere just to add a little variation. But this is probably more than enough for the birds that we have, and for the birds that we have that actually like to use it, which are our 2 Easter eggers and our 1 bantam, Nugget, the white one. The other 2 bantams, I haven't seen them on here, so I'm not exactly sure about that. The old flaky white ones, I like that patina and stuff. These ones will probably age with the sun and all that jazz, but for now, that's looking good. Oh, biohazard. I gotta clean that off. Guys, I would never do that. That would be disgusting. All right, so unfortunately, as is, this does not suit our needs. We're gonna have to solder or braze a latch on there at some point, and then we'll put it back on. Or maybe we'll find something else or make something else to suit a good sunflower receptacle. We'll see. Maybe that'll be in another vlog. I'm not exactly sure. But thanks for watching.
You think?
We got a tree that fell down from, well, you can't see it. I'll show you in the morning, I guess.